Hey, hello. Hi, everyone. Hi, America. How's it going today? What's happening? Today is April the 2nd. My name is Michael Tomlinson. I am an American tutor. Um, Boy, there's a lot going on. For sure looks like a beautiful day. I haven't stepped outside yet, but I will. I'm going to. I got some stuff to run out and do, so I'm looking forward to it. The weather's looking just perfect, and so that's happening. It'll make me happy. And always remember, just like me, I have to remind myself is that we got to maintain our bodies. We got to be healthy. We got to exercise and eat right. And if there's other people around us, like a family, we help them exercise and eat right too. By doing so, by being so, spread that love. And that's a whole other issue right there. Is the overweight America. That's a touchy subject. Out of all the subjects I kind of bring up, that one strikes a nerve. No matter who I bring that up to, it is just awkward, I guess. But it's the truth. It's something we got to realize as Americans, and we got to face as Americans. And so. Get in shape. Try to work on being in shape. Stay motivated. And if you can only take action for 1 hour a day, because that's just the energy you could drudge up to do something, then do it. That's my biggest tip right now, besides diving into, America and this overweight issue, an obesity issue too. It goes into some heavy duty things, heavy duty stuff, that I don't think Americans really want to talk about, and it has a big impact on our medical and health arena, because it costs more money. There's a lot of frequent visitors and costs money and takes time because there's a lot of medical issues start to happen. Organs start to mess up, I guess, and it's a tough place to be. And I feel for people like that. I just feel and know that change is going to be it's going to be a tough road. I salute you to take that path in a slow way. Okay? I love you, I believe in you, and I know you can do it. There's other subjects too. And, the one thing I was also thinking about, it was about people being dishonest or liars, and the downplaying of others, because I've had my share, and I still get my share of it. People are protecting lies that they told many, many years ago, a long time ago, and so from that point on, they're always going to try to put me down, to backstab me, to talk poorly about me, to try to get people not to get close to me. And it's not because they think they try to make it sound like I'm just looking after you, but they're not looking after you. What they're trying to do is looking after themselves, so the truth won't be exposed. It just won't at all, ever. And they will fight hard to protect their lives, no matter how long it takes, whatever it takes, that is important to individuals who have lied in the past, who are very narcissistic right now, um, and or just can't live in a systematic sense of denial, and or they just plainly, they just don't want me to be happy no matter what. So they'll do whatever they can behind my back and with other people to make sure that there is no spreading of happiness. There's no sharing of love. Try to make it, dirty it up to us where it can't happen. That's too bad. It's too bad for those people, because they're the ones that are contaminating their own soul, contaminating their own aura, contaminating their own mind. And so they're never going to be happy themselves. Like, I'm just happy with my own life, doing my own thing. But the other folks that want to hate on me are never going to be happy. They're unhappy with their own lives, hence why they try to pick on me and protect past lives, or just to try to ruin my, today's happiness. Whatever they can do. And I've had it all done over and over and over again. So it's not like a new thing, it just goes on and on and on. I give you 110 examples right off the top of my head, but I'm not going to bore you with that. Just trust me on what I'm talking about. So, look out. Look out. I mean, look out. There are people like that. There are major haters out there, and I would hate for you to be attacked by one or five, or whatever, how many at the same time. It can be a horrible experience. So watch your back. Pay attention. Do what you can to navigate around it and find your own happiness. And speaking of happiness, let's go ahead and just switch gears to happiness, and the pursuit of happiness is being an American Jew, and the pursuit of happiness. It's every one of our rights to do so, and we should not be oppressed or held back for pursuing it. Wouldn't you agree? I don't, I think we should, not fear the system in any way when we're pursuing happiness. We're pursuing knowledge. We're pursuing a skill set. We are doing positive and productive, or taking positive and production action to make it happen. And why people would want to strip that away boggles my mind. It's none of my business or your business or anybody's business that someone's, putting time and energy into their own lives to move up. I congratulate them. I hope they accomplish and achieve everything that they're inspired, that they're inspired to doing at that time. It doesn't freak me out at all. In fact, it makes me happy to see people taking action for their own lives, taking those steps, and basically the more self-supporting you are in doing so, the more I love you for doing that, because I know it's a rocky road, but some people already have, there's maybe could still be living at home and going to college and stuff like that. So, they don't think about the cost of living. They just go home. The refrigerator is always full of food. They have the big living room, and the mom and dads are around, the pet dog, whatever, to keep change from really happening in their lives, protect themselves, and stay in that bubble of a world. And there's other people that just can't do that, or just don't have the opportunity to do so. And other Americans that have to, they just don't have a bubble or anything. They just, in a raw sense, are just doing the best they can do, making ends meet, not just abusing and using up the money they just borrowed to go to school. They monitor every penny, nickel, and dime because they have to. There's no room for little, out and abouts, fun weekends and things like that, and we'll deal with it later. I mean, they know that they need to, keep things in a tight budget to move forward. So that's good thinking. If you're taking that college route, and pursuing happiness, or just going to technical school, or just starting off as an intern in a company. That's always to me, that's a really good first step, for things that people really want to engage into and move forward on. If they're really, really into it, is find a company that will, take you on as an intern. And I don't mean a free intern, like you're in school and you need to have a internship, summer kind of thing, so you can give it back to professor at the beginning of the year and with a little summary of what you did. I'm not talking about that kind of, and that's okay, because most of those internships turn out to be like free interns. You just kind of do it because they're doing it for school credit in their own way. But I'm talking about the people that intern that may have to take a really low wage for it. I'm talking like low, just to be an intern, just to be able to participate. Take it, do it. It's worth it. Totally. That's what you're into. That's a good way of breaking the groundwork, to prepare yourself to move forward. Be hands-on. Be around other folks that are, fascinated and doing the things that you're fascinated with. Share similar interests. Heck, that's happiness right there. Happiness in process while pursuing happiness. It's a win-win. It's, a good way of approaching a new life, or building a new road too. It's actions of American tears. Being positive and productive, and pursuit of happiness, taking action, and then sharing that with other folks. That need to hear your story, your testimony, so they're not so frightened to take that first step, that second step. They know it's going to be okay. And you're the vessel to make it happen. You are the individual to make it happen, to connect other people too. That is some awesome stuff, man. I mean, really, it's a good place to be. To share your happiness. Spread more happiness. It's better than, like I always say, it's better than the opposite, spreading hate, spreading fear, whatever it may be on the other side. We American Cheers just are not so fixated with it. We understand it, we know it, but that's not really the purpose or the goal at all. It's just what it is. The goal and the purpose of everything is to move forward and pursue happiness if we don't have it. Or if we already are happy, but we just want to pursue more. We just want to grow, to see what happens. And that's a sense of discovery. That's an excellent reason to join the American Tears. You don't really need help. But you wouldn't mind having your own sense of new discoveries. And you'll find that here on this platform with us as American Tears. When we come together and we join together, there's going to be a lot more information to be shared with each other. A lot of stories. And we want to hear your story too. To be a part of it. Grow with it. Okay? Well, I just kind of jumped around today. Sorry about that. But thank you for your time. Thank you for listening. Have a wonderful day. Be good to everyone. Say thank you. Smile. Whatever you can do. It all helps. All right. Peace. Love. We'll talk later. Bye.